Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy and I'm really thankful that you decided to join me today. Today's video is going to be like a little pump me up kind of video. For the past week I have been sick from one reason or another. Last Sunday I was kind of feeling a little tummy buggish. My tummy was just not feeling very well for about a day and a half to 2 days. And then on Wednesday night, before I went to bed, really went to the tanker. So before I jump into my whole tale, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up to show support for the fight that I've been fighting for the past 7 days. I have been very, very sick, and so I kind of wanted to just do a video where I'm it's like a get ready with me style, and I'm kind of just pampering myself a little bit. So you're gonna go along with me while I'm explaining to you what I have endured. Okay, I'm gonna start with the Skin Iceland. Stop. Hydrocool forming eye patches. Never. Sorry. And I'm gonna just do that because I have not been getting a lot of sleep over the past 4 days. My sleep has been very terrible because, just a second. And then I also wanted to pamper myself with Elf lip scrub, and this is the mint, but I don't think it's not minty flavored. And to be honest, I'm doing this and I don't even know if it's okay with what I'm about to tell you. Okay, I'll investigate that in a little bit. So I don't know where the tummy bug came from. It was, just whatever, and I didn't get sick or anything. It just was really an uneasy stomach kind of a thing. So I go to work on Monday and Tuesday, and I'm feeling great. I'm feeling like, okay, I'm still like really like internally gassy and burpy and stuff. But other than that, really, it was okay. I haven't done this in so long, I forgot what I normally put on. Okay, so Wednesday, now that I'm reflecting back on Wednesday, I'm a very hot-natured kind of person. I like to be cold. My grandmother and my mother were from New Jersey, so I always say that even though I live in Texas, I am a Yankee at heart because I like the cold. I like the snow. I like the fall. I do not like summer. It's very hot. I don't like to be hot and sweaty. Anyway, on Wednesday, I was having a meeting with someone, and all of a sudden it just started getting really cold. And I thought to myself, oh, this is strange. Like inside I started like shaking and stuff. Which was strange, but I just thought I was drinking water, drinking ice water, whatever, I don't know. Then later, when I got home, like, everything was fine for the rest of the day at school. Then later, when I got home, I was very cold again, and I thought, oh my gosh, like, what is going on? I had to put on, like, a sweatshirt, and then, after, like, 30 minutes, I was fine, and I took the sweatshirt off. And I thought, oh, okay, well, whatever. So I think those were my first clues. I think we're about to go south. Because right before I went to bed, all of a sudden, this is the left side of my whole entire, and it still hurts, neck to my ear and down to my throat, and my throat on the left side was very, very sore. And I've been having some sinus drainage issues, so I thought, okay, well, it's just that. That's all it is. No. Then when I woke up in the middle of the night, freezing and more of this all, sorry, I was looking at a pan in this eyeshadow, shivering, and I thought to myself, oh no, I might have COVID. This sucks. I just had COVID in January. I don't want to have COVID again. So, but then in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I don't know, it might not be COVID, because when I had COVID before, it's more like allergies, and this is definitely not. It's very much focused in my throat. That sounds very familiar, because as a teacher of young, cute, little squishy elementary kids, I have contracted strep throat before. For my kindergartners in 2017. It was a very memorable experience because it was extremely excruciating for days and days and days. So I thought, oh boy, this is not good. So I wake up and I feel so bad on Thursday. I'm feeling so bad that I can't even go. Even if my husband had driven me, I couldn't even go to the urgent care. That wasn't going to happen. So I called the phone, you know, the teledoc guy. I tell him my symptoms, and the first thing he says is, well, have you been around anybody that has strep throat? And I'm like, well, no, but I'm a teacher, so I'm around all kinds of things. So he says, I'm pretty sure you have strep throat. Let me send you in all these things. Well, it was just an ordeal. So Friday, I was still feeling really terrible, and I kind of vaguely remembered the last time I had strep that they had given me a shot also in addition to some antibiotics. So I went to the my doctor, and they confirmed that I had strep throat, not COVID and not the flu, which I was very confident that I didn't have those things. Anyway, so they gave me a shot and I started to feel better, but it's just been really difficult. Today is the first day where I can make multiple sentences without my throat killing me. Anyway, so needless to say, I have not been doing my normal skincare routine. And so I kind of started last night thinking, hey, you know what? I'm going to share a little bit of my experience. Grown-ups don't usually get strep throat. It's usually a kid thing. But when you're around kids, you get all the sick kid things. So, yesterday was the first day that I could do like my normal evening skincare routine. I felt up to it. So I just wanted to share with you what I have been using. Okay, I used just this little sample of Shiseido eye cream, so I put that on. I had noticed that my skin was starting to get really flaky around you know, this area. My nose, my T-zone is usually where it does. So I made sure that I used my Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow, and it looks much better today after that. And then my evening night cream is the e.l.f. Happy Hydration Cream for right now. This is very lovely. I like the Holy Hydration Cream too. It's very good. And then I've also put on some of this, a sample of this Drunk Elephant oil. So today I have to go to the school to prepare lesson plans for the week because I ain't ready. And I wanted to try to do some things like I'm a real person. So I'm gonna try to pamper myself with things. So that makes my eyes feel very good. I've been not sleeping well. And I'm going to use this because I think that my skin's going to need some glow. So this Say Slip Tint is very, very hydrating. So I'm gonna just start out with a pump of that and see where it takes us. It's very thick, and a little does go a long way. I'll do 2 pumps. Okay. So yeah, I haven't been sleeping very well because for one reason or another, the first 2 days it was my throat hurt so bad and my neck hurt so bad that I couldn't get comfortable. Couldn't swallow without it being like very painful. And then the third night was I felt sick to my stomach, which was not fun. And then last night was more of my throat was hurting again. But I figured out what I need to do to help that, and so I am going to do that until I don't need it anymore. And that is normally when I'm sick, I just take ibuprofen type things. Oh, that hurt. But this time it was not working. It wasn't helping to break my fever that I had for more than a day, probably 3 days. More than 2 days. It was probably more than like 3. So I discovered accidentally that Advil and Tylenol helped to break my fever and ease the pain in my throat. So that has been a real lifesaver. So I have discovered that if I just take 2 of that, Advil makes combo with acetaminophen in it as well. They don't call it Tylenol, of course. I don't think. I haven't really paid attention to the bottle, to be quite honest. So that has been a real help to me in helping my throat and this lymph node area to stay well. So if you are curious about that, it really does work for me. Anyway, I'm excited to get back to school. One thing that was kind of funny was a couple weeks ago I had started my sub plans and then just got busy and didn't ever like finish like my sub plans. And if you're a teacher or you've subbed, you kind of know. So when I realized, oh stink, I am not ready for a sub. Not really. I had mostly ready. So luckily my team members were very, very helpful and kind of like stepping in. Actually the first day they had to split my class because there was no sub. I'm sure that's never fun. So I felt really guilty. But I have a wonderful, wonderful group of kids, cuties that somebody gave me strep throat. Don't know which one. But I have a really great group of kids. So I was very thankful for that because then I knew that I didn't have to like worry about my students and their behavior while I was sick. That was very helpful to me, for sure. Okay, I'm just kind of putting on things that that make me happy, things that are going to make me feel, I can't get that, I'll go with something different, who cares? Things that are going to make me feel like I am Amy again. So I used that Say Slip Tint, and that works so nicely. I'm going to feel like I'm not sick, for sure, going up to the school. And right now I'm using this little mini thing that I got of the Milani Luminoso blush. So I'm excited to get back to school. I'm very thankful that tomorrow is actually a staff development day. Monday this is Sunday when I'm recording this video. So I'm very thankful that it's just a day for me to sit in meetings and listen and not have to put on a show for my kids. I'm not ready for that yet. So I'm very thankful that I get to just kind of ease back into school. Very thankful for that. I didn't put on bronzer. I don't feel like it. And I don't think I need highlighter with the Luminoso. I'm going easy today. I'm not even going to put on brow pencil. I'm going to try this Benefit. I haven't ever tried this. The Benefit 24-hour brow setter. It's an interesting wand. It only has like 2 sides. Shorter bristles and then longer bristles. That's interesting. Never tried that before. Is this cleared? Oh, it's cleared. I'm not getting any color for that. Oh, that's interesting. I'm fine with that. There's a mosquito. No. Okay, so one thing I was talking about with this, when you have strep throat, your doctor would definitely tell you that you have to throw away your toothbrush after you have been on antibiotics for a few days. But my life has been so miserable for the past 4 days now. 3 full days. And today's not super great, but it's a lot better than it has been. So I've already thrown away 2 toothbrushes, and I have to look up, like, do you have to throw away your lip products that you were using? Chapstick and my lipsticks, which, well, 2 of my lipsticks that I was wearing, well, the only 2 really, I am trying to pan, so I don't really want to like throw them away, but it's not like I don't have more. I'll be alright. So I have to look that up. I don't want to repeat this process ever again in my entire life, if at all possible. It's been very, very, very difficult. Anyway, have you ever had strep throat before? Have your kids ever had strep throat? My daughter, luckily, has never had strep throat. So I don't know. I know for kids it's different. I think for some reason it hits grown-ups harder. Don't know why. And I'm pretty tough. But there was only so much pain that I could take where I was like, I gotta go wake up my husband and he's gotta take care of me. And he did such a good job. I was really thankful for him over the past several days. All right. That is my look. I may even use my Rare Beauty setting spray. What is this one called? Always an Optimist setting spray. That's going to be my attitude today. And I have had that attitude today. I told my husband I'm very discouraged because my throat still hurts. This whole part of my neck on both sides now hurts a lot if I don't take that medicine. But I'm trying to stay optimistic that I am getting better. I do feel better than I did yesterday. I do definitely feel better than I did 2 days ago. So I know that it's going to get better one day at a time. So that is being an optimist, my friends. Thank you if you stayed to listen to me ramble and get ready a little bit. I hope that you took away a few tips. You know, it's my first day of feeling better. I took a shower. I washed my hair and I shaved and I put on real clothes, not pajamas, not sweats. And I just wanted to put a little bit of makeup on my face so that I can feel somewhat back to normal. And I'm not going to put lips on until I go and research whether or not I'm going to have to toss it in the trash. So, thank you so much for listening to me ramble today. I hope that you took away some skincare tips if you've been sick, makeup tips. Everything will get better. Stay optimistic. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.